Hello? Let's do a little quick walk through the town. All right, we're in the suburbs. We're out of the big city. Ooh, it is dark. It's dark as hell. Cold out too, so it's gonna be a quick one. Do a quick around the block. Yeah, we got some light. What's up, Lee? Raven, DC, Brian, Linda Kelly, Linda Riley, Ralph Rosa, Artouche, John Gates, Slim. 35 degrees. Yeah, it's not like that bad. I mean, we'll see some Christmas lights. Yeah, so we took the LIR home yesterday. It was crowded, rush hour. Now we're back out east. Hold on, let me put my glove on all the way. Sure, all the streamers are out today. It's Christmas Eve. You gotta milk it, you know? No one's working. You gotta milk that Christmas Eve. So let's go on and walk to the water. Here, I'll put this thing forward. I don't know if you guys can see much. It is dark. Oh, that's nice. Got a little Santa thing. Yeah, Christmas tomorrow. Had Christmas Eve with the family. It was okay. Tomorrow, Christmas Day at our house, we're hosting. Got the family coming over. Maybe I'll do the same walk tomorrow during the day. And then the holidays. Got that mid gap between Christmas and New Year's. It's always fun. Now, should I go back to New York City for New Year's? I don't know. I feel like it's never worth it, you know? It's never worth it. New Year's. Everyone's so hyped for it. Everyone's trying to have a good time. Yeah, I don't like this. This is sketchy. Still got cars coming. I never liked this bend. Let's go over here. Yes, go back, says Brian. I don't know. This New Year's Eve price is going to be expensive. Lance is here. John Gates. Have you ever thought of doing 4K walks like this? It's actually very aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, I should get back on the 4K walk game. Well, first of all, it's easy. You don't even have to talk. You don't have to deal with live streaming BS. You just hit record on your camera and you're good. And the video might get like 100K views, you know? Versus the live stream, you really only can get like 5,000, maybe 10,000 if I was a bigger streamer. There's the water. Star Fox is here. Chaos is good for streamers. Yeah, we can't build a channel off of doing New Year's. I don't know. Murat's here. Bell's here. Topson says you must have put ads into Grinch mode. I just put it on balance mode actually for YouTube. I don't know what's going on with that. They actually should be less. Jimmy B's here, Jeff Anderson's here. Smooth shit out with your roommate. Nah, I gotta call him. I gotta see what happened. I mean, I gave him like a good review. We should have put drones in the title. We're hunting for drones. No, I don't think they made it out here. Yeah, someone contacted the roommate via Airbnb, so they found the Airbnb. They said I called him a loser, which is not true. I just said he played in a band. That's why he was never there. He's playing in the band. And the cockroaches were like kind of a funny thing because that's the New York State real estate market. You're paying a ton of money and there's still going to be cockroaches and rats in the apartments, you know? It's so absurd. It's dark out here though. That's what you're paying for, cockroaches and rats. But since it was the cheapest thing in Lower Manhattan, I never really I didn't hold it against them, so I didn't include it in the review. You know, I just gave a good review, 5 stars. So I should call him probably tomorrow and just be like, yeah, who was that? Do not go to Times Square. Yeah, I know, it's probably terrible. You got to carry a flashlight. Ooh, I can probably just put my phone on actually. Yeah, this is too dark. Put on my phone flashlight. Does that help? Yeah, that's kind of the problem with streaming. I've been thinking about it, like, why would someone stream if they can just make 4K walking videos, which are way easier to do? It costs less because you don't have to pay for all this data connection, and you can make more money from YouTube. It's like, it's kind of like a win-win. It's just the content's not as good in my opinion. You're just walking with a camera, which anyone can do. There's barely any editing involved. The snowman. Merry Christmas, everybody. There's money in Long Island. Well, yeah, now there is, since the real estate market went crazy. Everyone's got money now. Drones are still out there. Ronnie's here. Lutra's here. Yeah, it might have been a little too dark to do this. I always thought it would be brighter. I don't know why. There's the water right there. Walk by the water. I like Long Island, says Star Fox. I don't really like it. Think about going on a vacation anywhere. You have to drive through New York City to get to the rest of the country. It's very inconvenient. It's kind of just like a suburban hell, you know? You need a car, traffic everywhere. I think a lot of young people here get depressed and they start doing drugs. Long Island was was very impacted by the whole Oxycontin opiates drug abuse thing. A lot of people got affected by that. Kind of messed up their lives probably. And they start doing Big H. Are you going for a haunted walk? Says Testo. I mean, it's Christmas time. Doesn't feel very haunted. This is nice though. We got some stars. We got a few lights. A few Christmas lights. These houses are nice. They're on the water. The water at night's creepy. Imagine falling in. It's over. No snow? I guess not. Perfect spot to see drones. I don't think they're coming out to Long Island, you know? Whatever they're looking for is not... They're not interested out here. Least is what end of Long Island? This is Morich's area. Twinkle Night. Tony Moy's here. Yeah, the only way to win the 4K walking game is if you go to new spots and events all the time. I mean, you could literally just probably do Midtown every day and just do Midtown every day. But you yourself would get bored of it. It's like, okay, doing Midtown for 100 times. Yeah, we got the ocean's right out there. Well, to the bay, then the Atlantic Ocean. Let's go this way. We're just gonna do a loop. Let's do the Dons here. Yep, Merry Christmas, everybody. Hopefully 2025 is a good year. You know, hopefully like globally it's a good year. Hopefully the elites of this world, you know, decide to calm things down with the wars and such. Come on, dude, we got the iPhone 16 Pro Max. How are we still having wars? We have Chat GPT. We got all these amazing video games. How does anyone have any time to commit war atrocities? Come on. People are probably thinking, who's this weird guy walking around? People don't walk around here. It's like we got a party of some sort. If you're walking around at night like this, you're a strange person. Might have the cops called on me, if anything. All right. All right, we're gonna go this way. Khaled's here. Joe's here. I'm here for World War III. Yeah, who's fighting in World War III? We need some people to volunteer. Star Fox is out. Thank you. Star and Foxes go together. I have family in Islip. Yep, we went across Islip. I dare you to join on these part and act like you know those people. Yeah. I'm not that socially savvy. Curtis is here. Oh, that's nice. So is New Year's going to be as cold as this? Luckily it's a pretty short walk. Hold on, I get my glove up. Getting cold. There we go. So what are your guys' favorite Christmas movie? What are you guys' favorite Christmas Eve movie you watch every year with your fam? Emily said Home Alone was hers. My parents right now are watching A Wonderful Life. They said that's their movie. A Wonderful Life. And there's A Christmas Story. Jingle All the Way. I think Home Alone's a pretty good one, actually. Yeah, this is Marich's area. Not a good place to be a young person. Once you turn 18 here, you need to get out. I remember I went to Suffolk Community College for like one class. It was so bad commuting. College is all about the social experience. No one really cares about the education part. You can learn everything online nowadays or in a library. It's all about that social aspect. That's really what you're paying for. Unless you really know what you want to do. But why do you have to go to college and just learn a bunch of random shit? Like, I remember in college I had to learn, like, I'd take like a music class, a class about like American history. It was a little weird. Like, why can't you just, instead of 4 years, do 2 years of something concentrated? Because they want you to be all fleshed out, you know? Be all fleshed out. What do you take in college? Just business. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, says Stan. I don't do Apple, says Raven. All of them, says Greg. Twas the Night, 2001, with Bryan Cranston. Never heard of that. I like Ghostbusters and Scrooge, White Christmas, Home Alone 2. Nice. Stan says Discipline and Culture. Christmas of the Cranks is a shady one. Oh, these people, well, they got that nice driveway. That's like that Hamptons S driveway. Got like the little pretty lights. That's not even a Christmas thing, really. This house is nice. Can't show my house. Don't want to get doxxed. It's crazy that medical school, didn't it used to just be 1 year? Like medical school used to be a 1 year thing. Now it's 4. You need to take pre-med. We need to do something about that medical school. I think doctors get paid too much. Anesthesiologists getting paid like $1 million. Freaking anesthesiologist like killed my grandma. They messed up in the procedure. Grandpa tried to sue the hospital, but I guess the law firm said they didn't have enough evidence or something. They had to drop it. So that's that. I like that tree. It's nice. I wish that was my house. Wonder how much this house would go for on the market. I think it's like $800K. It's a pretty nice house. Long Island, not going to be cheap. They got the projector going. Call Luigi, says Jimmy. Jay Victor says Brazil. How old was she? She was like 89, I think. 89. Big evidence, folks. She says it's more like cheat on medical certification exams. Is that how Joan Rivers died? I don't know. I doubt doctors will agree to that. Of course they're not going to agree to it. And after COVID, the whole COVID thing, like, I don't know, it's hard to trust doctors now. It's like, bro, are you trying to help me, or are you just trying to make a buck by prescribing me something? Like, seems very peaceful, yep. Everything is so expensive in the USA for things you don't need. It says Jag tire from like Germany or something. So the rent is the worst thing. It's rent, or you're just a third tier citizen. Food is like, I don't think food is like that bad yet at the grocery store. It's kind of like the same as Europe. It's in the same ballpark. Hold on, I'm going to turn here, but I think there's like a house up there that has a lot of stuff, so we're going to go and see that house right there. And then, yeah, you got to pay for health insurance, which varies, you know, the plan. If you got like premium shit, it could be $300 a month for the freaking health insurance. It all depends. But yeah, housing and then car and then food are your biggest expenses. And those are needs. Like, you need a car here. You need food and you need a house. Positives of the US, electronics are a little cheaper, easier to get. Easier to get anything shipped to you. We have Amazon, Costco. Good to be a consumer. Just a really good place to consume. I'm consuming. Good place to have a big house, though, you know? Got those, they're building all those McMansions down south. Kind of want a big Texas McMansion, you know? Where it's like cheaply built, but it actually looks expensive. I think that's my dream from YouTube, to buy a big McMansion. These people went pretty hard. So we're going to turn around after this house. We got some reindeer, candy cane, a lot of lights. They went hard this year. Santa comes in 0-1 days. You guys see that right there? Santa comes in 0-1 days. Good for them, you know? And then they got the American flag. There's a lot of flags out here, by the way. This is a part of America where we got a lot of American flags. So on these streets, I think people are doing pretty well. You know, you go across the train tracks on the other side of town, people aren't doing so well. What were your biggest complaints about Long Island? Too much classism? I would say, well, it's just suburbia. The closest city is New York City, which is about an hour and 20 minutes away by car, so it's not really close. It's expensive because of the city and because of the beaches in the Hamptons. So you kind of like squat in between these two expensive places. Yeah, it's different, you know, it's quiet. Hey Ziggy, Jimmy Boyles. My part F Medical through State Farm is $1,500 a month. Goodness. Max Pez is here. Just wait, it won't stay cheap for long. Why wouldn't you want to live out here yet be not too far from the city? People in Connecticut do it, or Jersey. I mean, out here is like a little too far. Like, my family goes in the city. I don't even think my dad goes in the city at all, but my mom might go like once a year to see a play. I think if you live in Nassau County, it's way more doable. Daryl's here. Nice LI, low crime rate suburb. You prefer living in the suburbs of the city? I like the city, but I like a tier 2 city. A nice 500K to a million pop city. New York City's just too big, too crazy. The best city in Europe is a city called Krakow. I think that's like the best city. That's the best city I've ever been to, just in terms of like the design of it. You get like a place right in the center for $1,000. It's so good. And that's like high Airbnb price, $1,000. The locals are probably paying like 600. Been to Prague. Prague's okay. Too many tourists. But kind of that city size is what I go after. I've been to a city called Utrecht in Netherlands. That was a really good city. Poland and Netherlands have very good cities. It's crazy. No one talks about it more. There's cities where you kind of just walk around, you're like, dude, this is nice. Like, I kind of want to move here. Versus, like the American cities is kind of just like a highway next to some office buildings or something. Steve Gonzalez is here. William the Friendly Traveler's here. Greg's here. I have Marketplace for two of us, $627 a month. Your parents are rich? No. Gabe, the walking commuter, live on Long Island. Oh, is he? I thought he was in like Central Park. People are very friendly in Netherlands. Yeah, I didn't live there though. I was only there for a few days. I mean, people are friendly in most places, I feel like. All right, I think maybe we'll go inside. I'll show you my basement. The basement's a mess. I gotta get it set up, do some videos down there. Maybe do a cooking stream. I don't think during Christmas we'll do a cooking stream because we got like people over and I don't think they're going to want to deal with that. A live streamer. So maybe after the day after Christmas. I find Scandinavians tend to be shy and reserved. Not if they're not drinking. Sally's here. Hold on. I'm gonna put it on BRB and then we're gonna go inside. Alright. So I'll be back in a second. You should cook cookies with your mom. Oh, they already cooked. Alright, one sec. 5, 4. That was cold. The winds of winter. See if I can get some lights in here. Come here. All right, Merry Christmas to everybody. Where's Gigi? I don't know, she's probably watching Walking Commuter. Maybe not show your family pics. I mean, you guys can't see them. This looks lovely. Where are the cats? We got a cat right there. Psst, come here. Come here. Just staring at me. Come here. You hungry? There's Mark. I know how to get him. I'll give him cat food. Alright, I'll show you guys the basement. That's where I'm going to be making some videos. Feed me, says Tony. Yeah, I'll feed you something. DJ Spanks is here. Belle's here. Curtis. Yeah, it's an okay home. Is it colder than the suburbs of the city? I think they're equal. He said Emily needs to get married. She said that. She needs to get married. Any haunted places around here? No, it's in Amityville. Let's give Mark some food. There's another cat. Come here. Oh, now he's hungry. Let's see if he sticks his head in. Sometimes he sticks his head in. Uh-oh. Here, you have that. You have that. Come on, eat it. This thing's hungry all the time. Here. Then there's one more cat. I don't know where it is though. They look well fed. They only eat in the bowl. I find cats comical. He's camera shy. Pineapple Water's here. Love the cat stream. Chindian's here. What's going on? Dude, it is cold out. Dude, we left New York at the right time. It is cold. Jedi Herder's here. GX72. Ali's here. How you doing, buddy? This is a very beautiful home. I mean, it's way better than the freaking Chinatown. I'll show you guys everything after Christmas, I think. When not as many people are here. Mark lost the hunger. Nah, dude, it'll eat it. Come on. All this thing does is eat. These two fight a lot, though. They kind of look the same, though. This one, he's got white, and she's got black. And then there's one more cat, the black cat, but she's scared. Why are you being so dumb about it? Maybe because my hands are cold? There you go. So did anything happen in the news today? So they've been reporting on that Luigi guy, and yeah, he was smiling, I guess, while he was taking the car yesterday. I was thinking about going to that yesterday, the courthouse, because it's like 5 minutes away from my apartment. But it was at 9 a.m. It's cold. There's going to be some sort of protest. And I was like, nah, I don't want to go to that. All for him to just walk out of the car for 2 seconds and just walk in. I don't think it's worth it, man. Probably wouldn't even be a good view since I don't have a press pass. Yeah, so I hope everyone has a good Christmas Eve. This was just like a very quick stream. You know, keep that streaming momentum going. A little too dark out there, I think. Probably won't do that again. Maybe I'll do like a daytime walk since it's a little better. Put up a video even. Luigi baby clone. Do the women of the chat, do you guys think Luigi's good looking? He does have that one shirtless pic where he's got like a six-pack, which, you know, it's hard to do. Oh shit, Steve Gonzalez gave $5 for Christmas. Thanks, dude. Thank you for your support in the wars to come. Do you guys do midnight mass? No, the pro-Hamas protesters have the day off, so they decided to support Luigi. Oh, Lord. Raven's here. I would have told Luigi, I want to have your babies, and I'm a guy. Smells like gunpowder. He's cute, though, too young for me. Lutra wants to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. Thank you, Lutra. Christian Hansen here. He's Italian, good genes for skinny muscle. He's so handsome, says Ziggy. He's got those eyebrows, though. I'm Jewish, so I do midnight sleeping. Luigi is not straight, says Weston. Yeah, I've heard that. This is my old stomping grounds. We'll see the basement in a second, I think. We'll see the basement. The basement's a mess, though. I gave a cat. What are you doing? Oh, no. No, 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 what are you doing? Marco. Stop it. Oh, no. Is it delicious? He found out how to get them. Now you're hungry, dummy. You can have those. This thing just eats this. We call this thing's nickname. It's called Marco, but my new name for him is Pig because he just eats. He just eats so much all day, and he got diabetes once, but then the diabetes went away when we put him on a diet. He always acts so hungry. All right. So yeah, this is my base of operations. I gotta get the basement set up. Let's see if the connection doesn't die out in the basement. One sec. One sec. What's wrong? Well, that's gonna be my new spot for like a bunch of shit. It's not a big deal. It's not a big. It's just a bunch of stuff. Not anything to be embarrassed about. It's just like, not really. I mean, it's just you gotta throw out some stuff, and this might be a good incentive for you to like, just clear out some space. I mean, it's not bad down there. It's fine. Oh, because I was in the basement. Fish and veggies. We don't care if it's messy. The connection went out, so it's like I could switch to Wi-Fi. You guys can see the basement another time, though. It's not that big of a deal. Just the basement. Gina Ryder's here. Cleaning the chimney, then Wi-Fi went off. Oh no. The cat followed me. It wants more food. Are you hungry? Yeah, he's hungry. This thing just eats. Did I miss anybody? Israel Morales is here. Do you have a room in the basement? No, it's just like, just a bunch of garbage. Wonderful stream, says Gina. Thanks. You think eating pasta all the time don't make you skinny? What does that mean? All about diet and exercise. Play with the cat. He wants more food. Give him more food. You guys see if you can knock it over again. He thinks this one's going to attack him. It's okay. He can eat it. Dude, cats are so funny. How'd these animals survive for thousands of years in the wild? I don't even know. I guess they got lucky when they met humans. I'll eat it later. So what's everyone up to? You guys making it through the holidays okay? We have Christmas Eve and then tomorrow Christmas, so we're about halfway done with the holidays. We got Christmas here. I'm not gonna live stream it because I don't want to be that guy to do a live stream on freaking Christmas. I think I'll take a picture of the food. So at our cousin's house, yeah, we had like a nice spread, you know. I posted a picture of it. We had a nice spread. Merry Christmas from Miami, says Max. That's nice. That house is clean, on a dust ball around. Must have a housekeeper. Yep, got the parents. Denise is here. How you doing, Denise? Move it away from the other cat. He's afraid to eat it because of the cat. Yeah, but he's bigger though. Like usually he bullies that cat. So I don't know. Maybe he's being shy because of the camera. No, these cats. So we used to let the cat outside, the small cat. But then it got in a fight with a big cat, and the big cat messed it up outside, and then we banned it from ever going out again. Because it had to like go to the the vet, and they had to pay $1,000 to fix it, and no one ever wants to pay $1,000 for the cat. David Howding's here. Shabbat Shalom is here. Saying some weird stuff. Do they have claws? Yeah, they got claws. I think declawing cats is like kind of messed up. You know, it's like you're just like ripping out your like, your nails or something. It's messed up. My brother-in-law used to live there. Do you have a regular litter or pine? I think we have regular. Those cats grew up together. No, the big one we got in January, and the little one's been here for like 10 years, I think. What subs are we at? Looks like we have 2661. These are the stats. The monthly stats. We started like November 23rd, I think. So we've been going for a month. That's where we're at. Dude, I gotta get into like the video. I'm really gonna get a couple of videos out this week. Now that I'm back home and I have like a good setup. Because doing only live streams is very hard, you know? It's just like the growth potential. You should only declaw cats if they stay in the house. Nah, you should just never declaw them. So you gain some during this stream alone. I think maybe like 1 or 2 people. This stream might be projecting out to the Long Island people, you know, the Long Island boomers. How many new cats can you get for 1,000? You can get a lot. You can get like 20. Should never declaw cats. Never declaw. Did you do a room tour? Maybe tomorrow. It's kind of a mess. Got like my stuff everywhere. Also got to run it by my mom if she's even cool with me doing this, you know. She might not want people to see. Yep, Long Island in the house. So yeah, we gotta decide. Maybe I'll make a poll. Well, maybe not, but my dad's got a Chevy Equinox from 2009 or 10. It's kind of old. It's got some problems, but he wants to sell it to me or my brother for like $1,000, and that might be the catalyst to do the road trip thing I was talking about, where we kind of just drive and we hit North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, you know, the Nashville, Georgia, Florida, Miami, and then maybe either stop there and come back home or like keep going. But I think that'd be a really good like 1 month long road trip thing. I think that'd be good content and be like good to see like the country. So I do want to explore the U.S. more. I've like explored Europe way more at this point than the U.S., which is kind of sad because I'm like a citizen of this country. But Europe is like, it's just like so much more variance in cities and stuff. Like America's just suburbs everywhere. Like it's not that good in terms of you know, culture, I guess. And the middle of the country is just farms, you know. It's like, okay, there's a cattle farm. Go to Nebraska. What's in Nebraska? There's cornfields. There's tornadoes. There's death and destruction. 1K for Chevy. I'll look at the transmission first. Yeah, I mean, I could show you. You could take a look at the car. That hurts, though. We can't experience America the way it's shown in the movies. How do they show it? Like good or bad? You should do it. That's a bucket list item, the road trip. Zion National Park. You should get in Ireland in the summer. Ooh. Is Ireland in the Schengen area? You guys know about that? So there's like the Schengen and then there's the EU. I'm actually going to Google that. Is Ireland in Schengen area? No, it is not. That's very good. So with the EU, you know, you get 3 months as an American citizen. You get 3 months. You can travel anywhere in this thing called the Schengen area. Now there's the EU and the Schengen area. They're two different entities. It's kind of confusing. For example, Norway and Switzerland are not in the EU, but they're in the Schengen area. So when you go from like Sweden to Norway or France to Switzerland, there's no border control. You just go. But when you go from like, you know, UK to Ireland, well, that's not a good example. Like France to Ireland, they're both in the EU. Ireland's not in the Schengen area, so there's border control and there's people stamping you out and stamping you in. So you can do 3 months in France, let's say, then you go to Ireland, you can do another 3 months because it's not on the Schengen. But if you do 3 months in France and then you go to Switzerland, you can't do that because technically you have to leave for 3 months and then you can come back in because that's the rules. Trust me, I've looked into all this many times. I have a van converted to a camper van with a bed, stove, toilet, shower, AC, heater. I'm going to do a road trip next year to Arizona, New Mexico, but I'm not coming back to New York. Really? Where are you going to go then? I want to go, yeah, dude, Tommy G, like, oh, let me get in that camper van, bro. That's what I want to do. Say, you know, you don't have to pay for the hotels. You could turn the Chevy into a traveling camper type as you travel. My friend turned his into one. He travels the world. He vlogs every trip. He does well far as money. I mean, drop his channel here. Let's see it. Drop the channel. Paul Grant, you have North and Southern Ireland. In the South, they use Euro. Well, the Northern Ireland's part of the UK, right? And then Southern Ireland's like its own thing. That sounds cool, Tommy. Arizona, New Mexico. I used to want to travel the world until I realized how much money it would cost. Yeah, dude, traveling's a lot, man. That's why I'm getting in the travel niche, because it's like go into a niche where people spend a lot of money. The biggest niche that pays the most on YouTube is finance, personal finance. It's all about getting people to throw their money somewhere. So finance is the biggest one. But travel's pretty good. DJ Spanks, they will soon go to Dracula's castle. I think Dracula's in Romania. And Romania used to, they entered the EU and they weren't in the Schengen, which made it a very good contender to do like a hop out of Schengen. But I think January 1st of 2025, Bulgaria and Romania are now in the Schengen area. So there's no border control for them anymore. So that's like a big win for them. They don't have to deal with that border control in the airport. Become a storm chaser, this bill. Route 66 says Jimmy Boyles. Jag Tiger says Kentucky. Yeah, Appalachia. Get some moonshine. European cities can be 700, 800 years old. Yes, they can. You need to go south unless you're good with the same temperatures. That's true. That's why we're heading south, baby. I feel like where do you think the line is where January, February, where is like the line where, you know, it's like in the mid 50s. Average. Like I can do mid 50s. But is there like a line to cross? Zoom in a bit. East Coast, gotta go down East Coast. Is it like the Dixie line, Virginia, North Carolina, the Mason-Dixie line? Maybe a little bit further. Drunken One says Texas. Slim says Atlanta. So he's saying Atlanta. So you guys see Atlanta? Was it right there? So that's pretty far south. I have an old Ford RV. It's easier here in Sweden. I can camp in most places. How'd you get a Ford in Sweden? I've been to Gothenburg. There were a bunch of people with like these old Cadillacs. I don't know how they got them. They had like an American flag. Yeah, I think paying for the hotels every night would be the worst part about it, because it's like 100. Like the cheapest shithole hotel is probably still like $80, maybe even 100. The new American Canal, Panama. Oh yeah, Trump said he's going to be taking the Panama Canal. He said, we built it. We built it 100 years ago. It should be ours, you know? He's got his eye on Greenland, Canada. I mean, if the military's strong enough, like, can I just take it? Greg, too, I'm about to eat Christmas lunch in Australia, says Greg. That's beautiful. I'm on the Sound facing Long Island. Let's see. Mason-Dixie line sounds good. Sunshine State. Virginia, Tennessee, straight down that headed west. Some people said the Carolinas. Hungary, the women are hot. Yeah, Budapest. I might hit up Budapest. I've been wanting to go there for a while. My friends used to say the nightlife in 2016 was really good. But then something happened in 2017 where like too many foreigners came and it wasn't good anymore, and it's at the point where the Hungarian people just don't want to deal with foreigners because there's just too many. And they don't hate the foreigners because they spend money, but like they just don't want to deal with you, you know? It's like, okay, bro, you're here for a week or two. What's the point? Whose house are you in? Says Alan Fox. I'm with my parents. Camper van is doable. You just have to park it by a 24-hour fitness gym. A drone hovered over my Jeep last night, says Gendro. The hell? Did you shoot it down? Everything is closed tomorrow except McDonald's. Center Riches, yep. Best place in the world. This is the best place in America. Why I want to leave this place? I must be crazy. I must be out of my mind. Did you ever go to Asia? I've been to, when I was in the military, I went to Japan. And I've been to Bali and Bangkok. So that's Indonesia and Thailand. Dude, look at the cat. He's loafing. It's perfect. This is called a loaf, and this is when the cat, see his arms are tucked in. This is actually a very good loaf. Might be perfect. Hey, big boy. You want more food? Psst, psst, psst. You gonna look at me? There he is. He's nice. He wants more food. Yeah. Here, I'll actually show you guys the let's go look at the car.
Debbie Porter just subscribed on YouTube.
Okay. Oh yeah, another good part about America. We got those big garages. 2-car garage. This is my mom's car, the Ford. And then the Chevy's over there. So 2010, I think. Actually, let's try and get over there. Bunch of shit. Let's see if we can get by. Yeah, so here's the Chevy. So can this thing become a camper van? Let's see. Let's see what the year is. So in New York State, it's a 2010. So in New York, you have to have these freaking stickers on there. You gotta get 2 stickers. If you don't have that, you'll get a fine. Some other states don't even need stickers, but it says the vehicle's info 2010. So yeah, can this be converted into a van? Just like a typical just like a typical, you know, SUV. Nothing special about it, you know, 4 or 5 seater. All right, let's get out of here. Will you put it in a small camper, says Sufan? I don't know. Like, I gotta look into it, but that's it. It's gonna be tight. A drone hit my probe. How many miles are on the car? I'll have to ask my dad real quick. Dad, how many miles are on that car? 130. That's not that much. The Chevy? 130. So he said there's 130,000. So I'm gonna write down in chat 130K Chevy Equinox 2010. I think it's got some problems with it. 4-cylinder. Looks like we got a radio guy here. How you doing, buddy? What's an SS tune-up? 20 more is not too bad. You could take the faster for more room. Well, my brother might come with me because my brother's home and he needs to go somewhere. And if he comes with me, split the cost. Steve Gonzalez, see you later, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. Home Alone, says Gendro. Long Island, just like New York, as far as long arms. Long Island is not like upstate. In upstate, you have mountains and rivers, and there's more nature, and there's all like. Long Island is flat. We do have beaches though, but it's really Long Island. It's just the Hamptons are more. Queens and Brooklyn, and you're in the city. Hello from Syracuse, Miss Missy. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in to the live stream. Connection not so great in your house. Must be those extra thick cedar shingle roofings. Not so good. Jack says, as far as surveillance, yeah, surveillance is coming. Well, already here, honestly, but how much we can do. Average rate is worth between 1,300 and 5,000. It's not a big deal. So Long Island is like a pirate bay. Long Island is like a big, it's just suburbia. It's just you have suburban houses, which are okay, and then you have strip malls, and then you have highways, but then you have beaches too. And you're kind of close to the city. One of the biggest perks is like, you live in a regular suburban house, but you're like 30 or 40 minutes away from the city. So if you have a job in the city, you can still have your like normal family house, but have a job. But the closer you get to New York City, the more expensive it kind of gets. Is like there's so much competition. Like everyone wants to, have a house in Nassau and then go into the city. Long Island is more chill versus city. I mean, yeah, it's like it's only natural, there's more land for everybody. There's just not much going on here. Is there a place in the States that you would like to live? The property taxes are so low compared to New York. I think Tennessee's good. That's like, didn't that go in like a big boom in the last 5 years after COVID? Everyone's going to Tennessee. Bad connection. Shit. Huh. Right here. could just switch to the freaking the Wi-Fi. All right, I moved the backpack. Like, I literally moved the backpack from there to there. Maybe it's like closer to the window. It's better. It's time to get Starlink. Well, I need the back when I'm outside. I'm in the backpack. When I'm inside, I can actually switch to my home Wi-Fi, which will be way better. It just like I should have stopped the stream. I didn't realize like there were connection problems. Does my mom and dad want to say hello? No, they do not. They do not want to say hello. Your mobile router is sus. Yeah, it's the streaming backpack. Don't move the telephone all the time. You need better internet in the States. They do not want to say hello. This is like Crispin Glover in a Hallmark movie. Elon's fault. This is Missy. What you guys say? Bad connection, shitty connection. Yeah. Okay, so I was saying, okay, Tennessee. I'm interested in like Utah and Idaho. I don't know. I've never been to that part of the country, this Pacific Northwest. So I definitely want to try that out. It's like a different part of America. Utah, Idaho, they got the Mormons. I think the Mormons are doing a good job. There's no festive food. Yeah, I ate at my cousin's. I think we're gonna eat here tomorrow. I'll take some pics. I don't think I'm gonna stream it though. Cause let's be like, who wants to deal with like streaming at a family gathering? You know, it's just. They're watching A Wonderful Life. Utah's beautiful scenery. Utah is what's up. It's so beautiful. I heard the peeps kind of interesting to say the least. Well, yeah, they got the Mormons. It's an interesting religion. I've looked into it. I think like you have to be like born into the religion to like truly be accepted. Like, I'm 34, and if I went there, I'd be like, oh, I want to be Mormon. Like, I don't think the real Mormons would like fully accept you. Like you gotta be Mormon from the beginning. You gotta be that Mormon family, and like half of them are related to like the creator, Brigham Young. Well, he's not the creator, but the creator was John Smith, and he got killed in like Illinois or something. And there were a bunch of like followers, and one was Brigham Young, and he moved them to like the wilderness, which is now Utah. Like it wasn't even part of the United States. He moved them, and he almost formed his own country. He was thinking about forming his own Mormon country. I think it was called Desolates or something. Desolates. But in the end, he decided, okay, we'll just be part of the U.S. And then they made the territory of Utah, and that's where the Mormons started. And like now that dude's got like 20,000 descendants. Brigham Young. And they got a university. John Smith. You had dinner tamales? Nope. You gotta be a man made to be a Mormon. It's a weird church. Mormons are religion, not a birthright. Yeah, but I think like the real Mormons, like, I don't know, if you're like 40, you come in there, you're like, oh, I want to be Mormon now. Like, I think they really want people who are just like 100% Mormon family. I think they're weary of outsiders. Can you play a musical instrument? No, I cannot. I played trumpet, but then I quit. I feel like band is like another useless thing that like, yeah, if you want to do it, you can. But I feel like in school there's all this useless stuff that they make you do. Like art class. Yeah, if you're good at art, or if you have some like initial talent, yeah, you should do that stuff. But why do they force kids to do random stuff? Isn't certain behaviors illegal though? Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Can we see some childhood photos? I don't think so. People are weird out there, man. People are weird. We gotta have some little privacy. I've been Nauvoo, Illinois, where Mormons started. Quite an interesting town. Yeah, they had like their first Mormon church somewhere, and yeah, the guy got killed. He got shot. It's a cult. I've never been south, says Raven. Where are you from, Raven? If you come near East Tennessee, I can show you around. What city's in East Tennessee? Pigeon Forge. Nashville's in the center. Chattanooga? Asheville? No, that's Carolina, right? That'd be awesome. Peter can show me around. Peter can show Peter around. Knoxville, Oak Ridge. Avoid Memphis. Yeah, I've heard that. Memphis is not good. I wouldn't even live an hour from Memphis. You gotta be at least an hour. After that weird Airbnb docs debacle, it's best to keep your private life away. Up. We tried to be open, but can't do it. I think the problem was so when it comes to IRL streaming, there's all these categories, and in the walking category, it's mostly like older people who want like a walking tour of the city, a virtual walking tour. And it's like older people, and it's chill. It's like PG rated. But then you have the other category of IRL streaming, which is like kids getting drunk on a camera. Like they just get messed up, blackout drunk. They just do stupid stuff. It's mostly teenagers watching that. And I think what happened was the streamers who do that in New York City, I don't know, maybe they stopped for a couple days or something. So we had those people come into mind, like maybe YouTube recommended mine because it's similar. And yeah, they like to troll. So yeah, you get trolled. I'm from California, says Raven. Knoxville is where the University of Tennessee is located. The Vols. Winnie the Pooh's here. YouTube is $1 billion business. I mean, yeah, if you can grow, always just trying to grow. I just feel like the best part about it is like, I don't know, the freedom of it. Like, you're kind of like your own boss doing YouTube. Knoxville's I-40, I-75 walking tour. Making fun of my Long Island accent. Would you move to the South? I've heard that South shall rise again. I've heard that too. But it's probably not going to rise again though. Marco, stop spamming. Talking about religion. Organized religion, just $1 billion business. Yeah, guys, we gotta get in that religion game. We gotta make a religion. We're to use ChatGPT to make us a religion. I'll be the prophet. Salt Lake City is supposed to be beautiful. Yeah, I heard the air quality there is bad though, which I like. I'm a guy that likes a good air quality. Big air quality guy, water quality. No caffeine, and they wear chastity belts. Yeah, why don't they do the caffeine thing? I wonder. That one meme about learning how to play recorder, has that helped me in life? Probably not. I learned how to play the trumpet. Did they teach me about investing, markets, taxes? No. I learned how to play a trumpet. They didn't tell me to buy NVIDIA in 2006. Blue beams here. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Talk about the Pope opening up portals. You ever heard of the Waco incident? Low-key sounds like what you said. Yeah, I've heard of Waco. Waco, Ruby Ridge. Have you considered living in a van down by the river? There's this like one YouTuber I watch. I kind of like his thing a lot. He's been living in a van for years, and he also plays a lot of video games. So he's got like a really good PC setup in his van, and that's awesome. He just drives around, he parks somewhere, and he just plays some video games. He's got like a dog with him. He plays WoW, World of Warcraft. He plays all these games. If you Google him, you'll probably find him. He's like sponsored and stuff. He's definitely winning. Arvin Bernardino's here. Merry Christmas. Jen Claus is here. Remember Marshall Applewhite? Heaven's Gate suicide. I think I might have heard of that. Religion's bad stuff. The woman's like postum instead of coffee. It's a grain beverage mainly sold in Utah. Never heard of that. YouTube doesn't last forever, says Marco. Name says, yup, Nona Volpini's here. WoW was a fun game. I played it for the first 3 years it came out. Yeah, it's addicting. Air quality is better in rural areas. Always feel better out in the country. Yeah, but that's the thing about Salt Lake City. It's kind of like you're out in the... It's not like a big city, but like... The thing is, you're in a valley. So that city I was talking about before, Krakow... Salt Lake City air quality. If the city's in a valley, it's like, you know, it'll look like that Salt Lake City. It gets messed up, and then you breathe it in, and it's not good. Then you get like a smoker's cough. Don't you guys hate that? By just existing in some of these places, you're breathing in this terrible stuff. It's all polluted, and you're just slowly dying. You're not even like trying to do anything bad, but you're just passively, slowly dying from just the environment being bad. Ottawa Kevin's here. David Kurish's last meal was a cookout. That's a good one. David Kurish was an interesting guy. B. Duck Stein is here. Says Merry Christmas. Wall Street should be part of the elementary school curriculum. Teach kids how to invest. Yep, they should just make you download Robinhood when you're in first grade. I hate secondhand smoke. Yeah, I know. You were breathing in New York City. New York, actually, the air's not that bad there. Because it's like, you know, you have the rivers on each side. You have a lot of wind. There's not that many cars. Maybe in Midtown the air's not that great, but it's only really bad when you walk by a freaking hot dog cart and they got their little engine running. You just breathe that in. But overall, I never really felt like I was like dying from the fumes. Like Bangkok was really bad. Bangkok is terrible air. Probably why I don't want to go there again. Bali had bad air, which pisses me off because Bali was sold as this like, this nature healthy place, and they have these rice fields, and instead of like, I don't know, just digging out the old rice and making new, they burn the rice fields. They're just burning shit, and then you breathe it in. If you buy the water is good. I think we'll do a stream tomorrow, but do you guys want to do like an Airbnb stream where we kind of just look at Airbnbs, or just like do an internet stream? If you guys are interested, you know, talk about the news, talk about what's going on in X. Let's see. Oh yeah, I was reading this. I landed 20 minutes ago in Barcelona. During the first 5 minutes, I was very confused. I thought the pilot got distracted and we went to Morocco instead. So he's saying Barcelona's becoming like too, I guess, multicultural. Like, there's just so many foreigners. You don't even know if you're in like Spain or you're somewhere else. Just it's just becoming confusing now. The lines are getting blurred. Are you gonna cook? Not tonight, not tomorrow. It's Christmas. Gotta do the Christmas thing. I was supposed to be in NYC Monday, but we postponed it because of that extreme cold. That's a good idea, man. Not worth walking those streets in this cold. Just wait till it's in the 40s again. It's supposed to be yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna sign off here in like 5 minutes. So you got any questions, comments, concerns? You can always join the Discord. We have some talkers in the Discord. Don't leave, says Shady. I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here. Dubai and Qatar seem nice. Merry Christmas, Tuck. How many siblings do I have? I have 2. I have a twin brother and a younger sister. So Dubai... I've heard pretty bad things about Dubai. People just say it's like you got these big buildings, big skyscrapers. They're nice. They're next to a highway, and then there's malls. So you leave your, high-rise condo, get in a taxi, you take the highway to the mall, and then you shop. And that's basically it. There's no like cultural center, I think. There's no like vibrant streets of Dubai to walk around. It's just condo, highway, mall. So I think it's pretty soulless. It's like the same stores everywhere nowadays. You just get like the same stores. It's probably only worth going there if you have like business or something. Like if you're doing business there. But I wouldn't go there for like recreation. I'd rather go to Istanbul. Because at least Istanbul is like, has history. Like a lot of Greek, Roman history, Byzantine. I like to go there just to experience the Burj Khalifa. Actually, why they made the Burj Khalifa, they said, if we make the biggest building in the world, the tallest building, people will come there just to see that building because it is the tallest in the world. And they just made a huge building. It probably costs so much money to maintain that thing, but I guess it's worth it because it draws in people. Yeah, they got the Palm Island, which, I don't know, it doesn't really inspire me. Two Sagittarius, you can make Christmas sugar cookies. Yep, Tuck. Got the cats. Please tell your mom she has a lovely, cozy home. I love her decorating style. I will tell her that. Yeah, women, they're good at that. They're good at getting the... She likes buying old stuff. She likes the old farmhouse aesthetic. Like, here, I'll show you guys. Like, look at this thing. Like, what is that? It's for watering. It's like an old plant water thing. Then we got some plants, some candles. We got a musket over there. Old Civil War relic. We got some old books. I don't even know what these are. Some marbles. I don't know why we have that, but we got marbles. We got this old clock from patented in 1912. I don't know what they doing with that. European arms and armor. We got this thing. Looks like an old lamp. What else? We got some, why'd you do this? This is real. Got that. Got these. Mark's sleeping. Hey, Mark. Oh, sorry. You want more food? We got more books. We got that thing, it's old. We got some jugs. She likes jugs. Got a tree right here. She just did this wallpaper. I don't know if I like it. It's got the blue. I don't know. It used to be white here. I don't know how I feel about that. Got this picture. We've never had a dog here, so I don't know why she got a picture of a dog. Are you hungry? She's quite organized. I love the sound a cat makes when you wake him up. I do too. The other one is mean. Hey Peter, Merry Christmas. Question: no more living in Chinatown. We're done with Chinatown. I don't think I'm ever going to live there again. I still want to try out like Brooklyn. I don't know why. Did I mess up by not being in Brooklyn, like Bushwick? Is Bushwick cool? I feel like the people in Bushwick are just like they're so leftist. Like they're so, like they only want other leftists in that area, and I'm kind of like a centrist. So they probably view me as like some normie. I don't think they want to associate with me. You know what I mean? Them roaches like the egg rolls. Chuck says, remind me of my friend's grandfather's house. Is it possible for a cat and dog to ever get enough food? I don't think so, man. This cat likes to eat. It's like a pig. Don't lose your marbles. They're gonna be mad, so mad you're showing us around. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. You don't need to go to Istanbul. You need a wife and children. You're right. Pork rinds is here. Old witchcraft books. That's a scale. Family into antiques. Yep. Do you have a date coming over tonight? No, I'm at my parents' house. Tori Dane's here. Does your twin have similar views you do? Yeah, I think so. Cardamom's here. Check out I Love Lander, where to park in different states. That's a good idea. Saudi Arabia's hot as hell. My dog's always eating. He never sleep. Caught him in the fridge at wee hours. It must suck to be like an animal, because it's like we choose when to feed it, and it's just kind of like, it's kind of like a slave to us, you know? Like, it's just got to wait around. Like, let's see what happens when I get the food. Let's see what it does. Oh, he's hungry. They're both hungry. Oh, they're gonna fight. So look how much fast he eats it so much faster. He just inhales it. Oh, he got scared. Why are you being so scared tonight? Come on, you dummy. He's not going to hit you. It's got like PTSD. He's camera shy. Cats know things. He's scared even though he's bigger. I mean, they're both tabbies. Where's the black cat? We got black cat. Oh, is that the black cat over there? He's camera shy. He's not me. Usually meows like crazy. All right, guys. I think we'll go for another minute. Any more questions before I turn this off? Keep things together by claw him. They're both tabbies, yeah. Now we feed them a lot. We're good to them. This is a great house to be a cat. Give me more food, human. Put a mirror in front of them, see how they react. I don't think they care. He's terrified of Missy Cat. Let me see if Black Cat's around. Yeah, join the Discord if you haven't. My cats don't even like me. My cat's never cared about mirrors. He's terrified of Missy Cat. Love your place. It looks cozy. And my mom knows how to make a cozy house. Why aren't more houses like cozy, you know? Like, why can't every house just come furnished cozy? Why can't our tax money go to that, you know? Just free furnishing cozy. Come here. Raven says, Raven waves. Did you get your dad steaks for Christmas? No, I asked him if he wanted that. He's like, oh, why would you get me steak? No, he's going to jump. Come here. My boss Corgi makes my house insta cozy, Lenore, because your house makes you feel, dude, it does. That Chinatown apartment, man, there's nothing you can do about it. It's like a shithole, you know? It's like an old Chinatown apartment. There's not much you can do to make it nice. Stop it. Milk is bad for cats. Good night, everybody. Remember your blessings because there's a lot of suffering in this world. Pray for the street dogs. Yeah, Thailand's got street dogs. Stop it, Mark. Get that away from here. Come here. Come here. There you go. Get your dad some cufflinks or pocket squares. Nah, he doesn't wear that stuff. He doesn't need... Dude, they don't need anything. The problem is, if people want something now... If people want something, they just take 2 seconds to buy it on Amazon, you know? Milk is bad for cats. I don't know. I don't even think my parents got me anything, because it's like I don't need anything. If I need something, I go on Amazon and it comes a day later. What was that survey you got on the phone while on the train yesterday all about? Survey. Oh, the Airbnb? No, you just have to do I had to do a review. And yeah, that's about it. Thing's gonna get diabetes again. Just eat so much. You could build them a cake or something. Get the cat some greenies. What's greenies? Mom loves cat food on the white couch. Dude, it's fine. You know how much fur these things have on them? I love your cats, says Irma. Are you hungry? So hungry. There's no seed oil. Probably got some seed oil in there. He's gonna get cancer. No. Yeah, this food isn't that good for them. This is more like filler food, I think. They should get their food from like the wet food. Mark, stop it. You're too fat. Let's see what he does. Let's see what does when I don't feed him. If he is going to go for it. If he's sniffing. Can you get it? He's so hungry. Cats need moisture and grain free. What's the cat's name? This is Marco. I call him Mark. But his new name is about to be Pig, or Piglet, because he eats so much. He's always hungry. He eats the other cat's food. When we went away to, for Thanksgiving, when we went away, we had to lock him in my parents' bedroom, because he likes to eat the other cat's food. So we had to lock him in the bedroom, and someone to come over and feed him separately, because we thought he'd eat too much food. The other one is Peanut, and then we have Cookie, and Cookie's the black one. No pictures of me back there. I'm giving it like 3 or 4 at a time. What is your parents' occupation? My mom was a teacher, now she's retired, and my dad is a insurance salesman. Health insurance, Medicare, Medicaid. So if you're an old person in Long Island and you know you're getting close to 65 or you're over 65 and you want to know about the insurance plans, he's a good guy to talk to. Can teach you about Cigna, Humana, all the best ones. Don't let him dump it over. I know he's about to do that. How old is this cat? I don't know. We've had it for like a year. It's probably 2 or 3 years old. Came from Georgia. Got shipped from Georgia to the Kent animal shelter, and then my mom took it. So she's from Georgia originally. Just won't stop. Jeez, just wants more and more. All right, any other questions before we turn off the stream? Any other questions? Yeah, I think I'm gonna cut them off. It's eating too much. Come on, man, aren't you full? I'll give you food later. Mark. He's sniffing the camera. Merry Christmas, says Pork Rinds. Merry Christmas to you. Alright, guys, 30-second warning until stream ends. Tell your parents we all wish them a Merry Christmas. I will. I will say the viewers have wished us a Merry Christmas. Yep, dude, it's... I'm hungry. Gonna get diabetes again, Mark. Gonna get diabetes again. Here, come here. Scott Briggs says Merry Christmas. Jen says Merry Christmas. Got to sleep. Santa is coming. Enjoy Christmas with your family, says Peter. You guys are such a nice audience. Not degenerate. Just a nice audience. Come on, buddy. What is your ethnic background? I am white American. That's the ethnic background. So hungry. Alright, guys. I'll see you later. I'm going to put on the outro. Thanks for tuning in. I think we'll do a at-home computer stream tomorrow with my, my computer screen. Typical old-fashioned stream. How many push-ups can I do? Probably like 40 or 50. Nice hanging out. Thanks, Raven. That's true. In the 90s, I'd be going out to some club in New York City or LI, but nah. Dude, I regret not going out to Brooklyn because that's where all the clubs are. But at the same time, like, I don't know. I go all the way out to Brooklyn. I go into I pay $40 again in some club. And I don't know. It's just like, what do you do after that? I don't take substances or anything, you know. You do this for a couple hours. Is that what you do at the club? It's even more expensive for sure. Yeah. Well, it's just like, would it be fun? Like, if I went there sober, would it be fun? I don't think so. I think you need to get messed up on alcohol or something. Stare at some girls, says Scott Briggs. Get blasted? I'm 34, man. I can't get blasted. If I was 10 years younger, yeah. Mirage looked... Yeah, but the thing with Mirage looked like... It didn't look like a club where you kind of like meet people and shit. It looked more like a place where... It was like a concert venue. Like, you go and see a concert and there's like a DJ, but it's like a DJ concert. And the guy's like, you know, he's touching his button on his thing and everyone's just staring at the DJ and just going like this. That's kind of stupid to me. I don't really care about the DJ. Oh, dude, this DJ's so good. Just like, he's just playing remixes of other people's music. How long have you been goth? Rudolph has a sled on the roof, Peter. I'm more into concerts this guy. I can DJ at home, exactly. Curtis is here. Sony Purse says Merry Christmas. Tux says Merry Christmas. Tom Me says Merry Christmas. Do you miss your mom's cooking? Yes, I do. Yes of Yes is more like a burlesque. I've heard of House of Yes. I heard it was like kind of a meme. Like it was like this crazy Bushwick club where it's not like a real. Alright guys, I think we're going to end this. Going for about 2 hours. See you later. We should know this guy at the club in Northport. DJ Rude Boy, but he was a skinny, pasty white guy. Alright, I gotta end this. Alright, see you guys.